do you have sex? I don't know, how do you have sex? Do you ask random people that? Is that something you do? Is that socially acceptable now? Hi, my name is Sha Roose, also known as Sha Roose. I am an interior designer by trade. I do a lot of other stuff as well, mostly really nerdy stuff, like Dungeons and Dragons and a lot of board games. What I have is Spinal Muscular Atrophy Type 3. It is a degenerative disease. As I get older, it gets worse. If I stop activity, the chance of me actually completely failing in a human body sense is higher. So if I can, I would constantly be moving all the time if I could, yeah. I'm gonna call it like disabled people pet peeves. When I pass by, they go, "Oh my God, that's so cool, can I try it?" And I'm like, and then how? Am I just gonna be on the floor? What this? You can try it, I guess. Do you have a hodor? You can pick me up, I don't know. Or when you get into a car with an older person, they always assume that they have the fix-all. Come into the Grab and they're like, "Oh, what happened to you?" And you start telling your life story because that's always funny. And they get awkward and they're like, "Oh yeah, I also have a cousin, auntie, brother, nephew who has this." And I'm like, I'm interested now. What is it? And they start explaining and it's completely different from what I have, right? And they start giving me advice. You should eat this, but you shouldn't eat this with this. So they tell you things that you should and should not eat as if they know you and they know what your habits are, and they assume that you are like them. They have this idea that they should help you in some way. They should impart knowledge. Tapi gila tangent lah. Like your knowledge is in errors to my way of life. How this? I don't have insurance, which is another thing. I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but insurance companies call your phone all the time. I don't know how they get your number, but for me especially is when they start touting, "Oh, we have a good price." And you're like, okay. So you let them do their spiel, takes about 5 minutes, and they're really excited because you're interested. And you're like, yeah, tell me more. They're like, "Oh yeah, we have, it's a good price, blah, blah, blah per annum." And then you drop the bomb. You're like, "Do you have anything for disabled people?" "Oh, ma'am, about that, gonna have to call you back." And I'm like, "Can you delete my number? Thanks, bye." So that's 3, right? Can't think of another 2. "Oh, but you don't look disabled. That's nice, you don't look dumb." I think number 5 for the disabled people pet peeves ever is the question that bystanders just seem to like to ask us as if it's not a personal thing at all. It's like, how do you have sex? I don't know, how do you have sex? Do you ask random people that? Is that something you do? Is that socially acceptable now to go up to somebody and go, "You look atypical. How does one insert things into other things for you?" Who gives a shit? That is not appropriate in any social situation at all. Please stop doing that because it's weird.